How's it going, YouTube? aka Uncle aka UU007, back at it again with another video. And today, real quick, I'm supposed to be going to see Deadpool and Wolverine tomorrow, late tomorrow. So hopefully, I don't get spoiled. I already had just seen a clip that was floating around on TikTok. Like, can y'all please stop spoiling these movies every time they come out? Some people have read the comics, and like if I see certain stuff, I'll know where the storyline is going. So I kind of have to go in fresh now. It was fun when I was like 12, but now it's getting a little bit annoying. I don't need to know everything that's going to happen in the movie. Please stop posting clips. But I digress. Today we're just doing a prediction video based off of what I would like to see happen in the movie, what I think is going to happen in the movie for sure, and where I believe that the storyline is going to go. um, we already know that there's supposed to be a ton of cameos in it, but some of the cameos that I would definitely like to see more so than anything else is definitely more of the X-Men cast, at least the actors coming back one more time. It doesn't have to be anything super serious, but I definitely would like to potentially see characters like Storm and Professor Xavier, even Magneto, Ian McKellen's, I believe that's how you say his last name. His Magneto, I would love to see him come back, even if it's again just for a quick little cameo. I know that those are not that version of Wolverine is not supposed to be the same version from the original, X-Men Fox timeline. That is a variant of him. So it's kind of fair game at that point of who they would potentially choose and who could actually show up and interact with them. But I would love to see other variants of those characters if that's possible. I do believe that we will see some, especially I believe that the rumor is that, and kind of based off of one of these spoilers that I seen, this may very well be true. So, spoiler alert. You see how I said that before I spoiled potentially the movie? Yeah, take notes. Um, I One of the screenshots that I seen, there's definitely going to be a lot of Fox characters that is supposed to be making an appearance from the original movies. So even in the trailer, there's a few, like you see Zazel, I believe Pyro from like the original trilogy, X-Men trilogy, is supposed to be in the movie as well. So, just based off of that, I know we're going to see a ton of cameos, but they could go a little bit outside the box if they're going to be doing Fox. So, I believe that we may very well see some of the original X-Men cast as well as other characters. Like, it'd be hilarious if, like, somehow, some way, Ben Affleck's Daredevil was in there, just because, I mean, we finally got the Netflix series Daredevil in the MCU. So that'd be hilarious if for whatever reason Ben Affleck's Daredevil was in there. Elektra, I heard that she may be in it. I haven't seen anything to confirm that, so take that with a grain of salt. But if she's in it, then yeah, bring back my boy. You know what I'm saying? Like, bring back my boy. Also, I have a little bit of a cold, so if I sound a little nasally or I'm doing that, I'll try not to do that in the microphone too much. But yeah, those are kind of it for my main cameos. Obviously, if Wolverine is going to be in it and Hugh Jackman's last like real bout as Wolverine, I would love to see him fight the Hulk. So if they bring in the Fox, you know, um, version of the Hulk. Wait, I don't even know if that was Fox. That wasn't Fox. The '03 Ang Lee version of Hulk. I would love to see that as well. I think that that'd be pretty cool if they, because that one, he had a nice healing factor. The description wise, definitely would be a cool Hulk version of Hulk to see. Wolverine, Hugh Jackman's Wolverine go up against, especially it's kind of like a battle of nostalgia at that point. So I think that that'd be pretty cool. As far as the storyline, I know that they're going to be heavily dealing with the TVA and basically what was going on in the Loki series. Like, he gets kidnapped essentially by the TVA or recruited by the TVA. But I believe that somehow, some way, at some point, whether it's the ending or the climax of the movie, we are going to see some of the ramifications of what all was going on with Loki season 2, and at the end of that, and just how that all ties in. We'll also get confirmation on whether or not they're going to be continuing with Kang as the main bad guy for the next two Avengers movies going forward. There's been rumors going around that Doctor Doom may be taking his place since they haven't given Jonathan Majors an opportunity to come back, as well as haven't announced anything as of who his potential replacement could be. So we may very well, I believe that at some point we will get confirmation on that, whether it's the end of the movie, they end up in Battle World somehow, some way, or even if it's a circumstance where they just kind of like just break the fourth wall with it, and just kind of explain like, yeah, no, this is the direction that we're going now. It's Deadpool, so that's the perfect time to do that. um Also, I do believe that they're going to be wrapping up a lot of the other plots for I'm saying Deadpool and everything else like that. One of the main plots has been more so that him trying to find his family and have a family and everything else like that. So anybody that reads the comics knows that one of Deadpool's most like one of his, in my opinion, probably it's probably my favorite Deadpool story. It's basically the storyline of Original Sin going into the good and the bad and the ugly, and it was kind of dealing with like him finding out that he had a daughter. I think that Deadpool, when he's not written to be so comedic and have his serious moments and more human moments, I feel like just because of how tortured of a character that he is, that you can really do good things with that. So I would love to see them develop on that, potentially go ahead and like have him have a child in this movie. So that's a prediction of mine. You heard it here first. We're going to see Baby Pool. I made that up. I think. I think I made that up. But anyway, yeah, I think that that's going to be definitely something that we could potentially see if they continue to go with this storyline of family. And Vanessa's back. I mean, we've seen her; she's back. So, um, so yeah, those are kind of like my main things. Obviously, like I said, that's not our Wolverine, but it's Hugh Jackman, so it is our Wolverine. I don't believe that they're going to do anything to like mess up Logan or anything else like that, because the legacy of those films, I think, is going to stand the test of time, especially when Hugh Jackman finally hangs up the claws forever, and retires from doing it. He is getting a little bit older, so I think that Logan may still be his swan song to that character. So I believe that for the most part they will leave that untouched. Um, Other than that, I don't really have a whole lot of expectations for it. I do believe that the movie is going to be amazing, but I also believe potentially that there is areas where they could mess it up, especially it being in Disney. Now, I think that that can be potentially a problem. So, so to elaborate on that, I feel like if they gave Deadpool the space to be Deadpool in the MCU, I think that that's the best decision that they can make. However, it is still a Disney property. I know they're trying to diversify. I know we all heard that they said that we're going to just basically leave it alone. It works. If it ain't broke, don't fix it type ordeal. But honestly, I'm not completely sold on that. There's been plenty of things that wasn't broken that Disney has kind of put their hands on now and is broke as hell. So, hopefully that's not going to be the case, but that is something that I'm a little bit worried about. So, you know, fingers crossed on that. I'm not going to say that that's a prediction of mine or anything else like that. I don't even want to wish bad juju on this movie. Um, my expectations is that it's going to be great. That it's going to be amazing. I have not looked up any reviews. I've only seen the first official trailer. I don't even think that I've seen the second trailer or third or anything else like that. I've been purposefully skipping TV spots and everything else like that. So I'm just hoping that they knock it out of the park with this and that it's going to be good. Um, I believe that it's going to be good. So let me think. Was there anything else pertaining to Dead? Oh, we may. I said I wasn't going to do that. We may actually get to see him teleport. Like, hopefully, he gets his teleportation. Um, Hopefully, he gets his teleportation device, because in the comics, he could teleport. At least his earlier comics, I believe for sure that he could teleport. So hopefully, we get to see that. That'd be extremely dope. And Wild card section. This is probably gonna be the most. I'm gonna think of what's the most outrageous prediction. Um, that we see Spider-Man in the movie. Yeah, yeah, yeah. I think that that's the most outrageous one that I could possibly think of. That Spider-Man and Deadpool somehow have an interaction, or, or, oh no, and this one's good. This was a good one. I think that Thanos is going to show up. I don't know if Cable actually appeared in any of the trailers or anything else like that. I don't recall, but it would be very, very, very easy and quite hilarious if they actually did something with bringing in Josh Brolin specifically to have a Thanos cameo. Like I think that that would be extremely funny, and the joke would write itself at that point. So either Spider-Man or Thanos. All right. So I'm gonna go ahead and start editing this. This should be up either early Saturday morning, which would be the 27th, or later tonight. I'll see if I can have it up and have it edited and ready to go. And please, guys, like, don't spoil me. You know, please. I'm asking. I might just not even read any comments if I might not even read any comments until I actually watch the movie, and then I'll do a review. I'll do a review on it and tell you guys how I liked it, what I thought about, it, and everything else like that. So this has been UU, aka Uncle UU, aka UU 007, and remember, laughed often, live heavy, and love hard. Peace.